Some smoke.
I don't know why we're so far away, but welcome everybody. I tried to do that and then I did this. Is it the style?
You know what? I think you guys look fine. But when I look at me,
there we go.
Oh, there you go. That works.
Hi, I'm in the room now.
I don't know. It's like craziness. But anyway, welcome everybody. Thanks for being here with us tonight and the Dreams, Visions, and Appearances show. We're glad to have you. Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody been kind of busy today. Diana had her own show today with her other Akashic Records ladies, right? Wasn't that today?
I think so.
Diana?
Oh, I think she's frozen.
Oh,
yeah.
She is.
It was today.
It was today. Okay.
Yeah.
And Teri, you had a couple of shows. You had your meditation, but then you had a show.
Yeah.
earlier.
Then I had Sharon Mullen on. Sharon Mullen.
Sharon Mullen. Yeah.
Yeah. She's
no relation to
comic
Candy
specialist.
Mullen. No. No relation to Candy.
No, it's spelled
Yeah.
differently. Yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah.
really cool. Poor Diana. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So, anyway, she looks very stately. So we'll just say that at least she didn't have her mouth wide open or something. And you know,
She does look very elegant.
that's right. That's right. That's right.
We'll
So
keep her there.
thank you, Teri. And Kelly, you've been very busy yourself. Oh, we've lost her. She'll be back. Diana is in a golden glow. Yes, she is.
Yes. Beautiful golden glow.
Yes. And we're going to start out tonight talking about Kelly's dream. And then there's some other things that are coming up. And so anyway, it's okay, Scott. You'll have them eventually. You'll have dreams to talk about eventually. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
Everything's cool. Yeah.
It won't be long, Scott.
It won't be long. That's right. So Diana, you look very stately when you were frozen. And so it was a good thing you didn't like go.
Well, I was. You just didn't catch it. What did I do this time?
I know. It's just one of those nights, you know, or
Right.
one of those days. But anyway.
It is.
Yeah. So I want to say hello to some folks. I want to say hi to Froxy Roxy and to Annie, and also to oops, I gotta just put this up. I want to make sure that I have something clicked before I lose it. So hang on just a second. And that is we have a video from somebody today, and I want to remember. Yeah. All right. Then we have let's see who else. Janet's here. Thank you, Janet. Janet's been busy today. And Barbara Berkman, Froxy Roxy, Leah's here. Hello, cool kids. Yay. Butterfly readings with Linda. Linda was on my show yesterday. We had a good time. Oh my God. She's so much fun. Linda Kennedy. Yep. She's got her own channel coming up. We have, yeah. So go over to, she's got it now. Butterfly readings with Linda. So sign up and like and subscribe.
I'm subscribed.
Yeah. Hi, Play, Love, Remember. And let's see, Patricia Francino, S. Steele, Kat is here. Welcome. Charlie, nice to see you. Hi, Garnet. Hoi, hoi, hoi.
Hello.
Hi. And Maureen. And Paul is here. White Dragon, nice to see you, Paul. Risa Simpson, Maureen. And Teri had a spectacular show today, Annie says. Jules learning to listen. Thank you. Rossi, Rush, Ginny. Woo-wee. And we have Lauren Hunsinger, Anita, Edward Kenneth, Carolyn and Peter. Ron is here. Hi, Ron. Good to see you.
Hello.
Rooted Willow. Let's see who else is here. Gosh, I want to get everybody. Oh, somebody had an appearance. How wonderful. Thank you for getting that, Teri.
Wow.
Don't forget, we have some people who lurk, and that's okay. You don't have to be a jerk to lurk. You can be a cool kid and still lurk. It's all cool. We have Jen Bowles. Good to see you, dear. And sending out my best to Sherry as well.
Mhm.
And Mary Starshine and Patricia Hernandez. Woo-wee! Got lots of folkies here. Wonderful. You sent me an email late? Okay, I'll check it out. Willow, thank you. A psychic told you, something about her appearance. So we're gonna wait on that. Oh, thank you so much. I was glad to have you there today, Paul. In fact, I was going to ask you, Paul, if you'd like to come on the show and we could talk, but you let me know because I don't have your email, but you can figure out mine. It's on my, yeah. I was really nice to have you there and ask questions and stuff. So thank you. Appreciate it. Christine Fryer. How's Mr. Fryer? Is he there? Thanks, everybody. I think I got everybody. And if I didn't, my apologies. Yeah. Medusa. Okay. Medusa's here too.
Wow.
So, ladies.
Oh,
Nice.
Night. Busy night, huh? Busy
Very
night?
nice.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, post it still. Still. Go ahead and
Mhm.
post it. First time on the channel, but he had a possible visit. They had a possible visit.
Oh, nice.
If we have time. Yeah.
Oh, please.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah. Put it in there and,
Yeah.
and we'll get to you.
Yep. Absolutely. We would love to have you do that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to check back with my email. So I'll let you guys sort of, maybe we can start talking about Kelly and her dream and so on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. That
All
sounds great.
Yeah, and it's not very long. It's just it was I had a dream. It was one night last week, and my angels and my guides showed me the way we are going to be using transportation. Our transportation means and it's going to be a ways out from where we're at right now. It's a ways out, but I thought it was really cool. They showed me how we are going to be traveling, and it's going to be they showed me it's going to be in pods, and that it can be like a one-seater pod, and you know, and it's through the air. Will, you know, almost some of them can go as fast as airplanes, and some of the pods, you know, can be like a one-seater, two-seater, but then they can expand out. They showed me they could expand out to be like the size of a bus or a family, and almost taking the place of airplanes, because they showed me they told me that airplanes, they didn't say that they were going to be non-existent, but that it was going to be kind of a thing. Airplanes were going to be kind of a thing in the past because we were going to be doing this on our own. And so if we needed to, say I needed to get to another end of California, you know, you could be there just like that, solo or amongst your family. And then the other thing I asked him is how are we going to fuel these things? What are they going to be ran on? And they said the energy from the earth was going to charge them. And so, but along with our energy. And then I questioned them. I said, well, isn't going to deplete our energy? And they said, no. They said, because the energy of the planet was going to be so powerful, and that was going to be the main power source for these pods. And they looked, they kind of looked like, you know, that video out there that almost, that looks like a tic tac, and they're saying it's like UFO. They kind of look like that, like these pod things, and it's all going to be done through the air, the skies.
So Jetson, Rossi already singing the song.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many things that we've seen in shows like that, even if it's a cartoon, that really, I remember going to Disneyland when I was about 10. So that would have been in 65. And we were in the House of the Future, and there was a microwave in there and all this other stuff. And, my mother was like, wow, imagine being able to have that. Yeah. And so, yeah, it's like if it's like we already knew a lot of these things, didn't we? And they're just reminding us. Yeah.
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 That's awesome. Well, and Kelly, you hit the nail on the head about the energy that's coming up from the ground, because that's why walking barefoot is so important for us.
Right?
Yeah. We're all electric, and we just need to learn how to channel all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And,
So true.
it goes with the other dream, and it, all of that.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. So I love that, and thank you for sharing that with us. And now we have. I'm going to show a video. I don't know if Squiggy's here, but I was sent this by a person that uses Squiggy as their handle here on YouTube. And I'm going to probably have to show it more than once because it's kind of hard to see exactly what it is, but it's very fascinating. So, whoops. Are you trying to get them to, are you trying to do the same thing I am, Teri?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I got it.
All right. There's a part 4. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Thank you. So, going to move all of us over. Oh, that was it. All right. So we're gonna look at it again. All right. Yeah. And she had seen Edward's, and she said, "Ooh, please tell me what you think of mine." And it was outside, she said. So, again, this is in the woods in the back. There's woods. All right.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just.
Yeah. Would love to know what anybody thinks. I can show it as many times as you need it. I know it's not the most clear thing to see, but yeah. What do you think, ladies?
I think it was either somebody landing or somebody taking off.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
I feel like there's a portal there. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe ancestors, Annie said.
Oh, yeah.
Medusa says, I don't know what it is, but I will know when I see it. And Leah thought it was an angel manifest.
Yeah.
And pods from a mothership. Dawn says, interesting light spread. Okay, we'll show it again. Yep, I surely will. All right. Well, come on. Sorry. Elementals. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Can you? It's like.
Yeah.
Like you throw those things on the ground and then the shadows show up. You see that there's images inside of there that have a humanoid appearance to it.
Right.
So like beam me up, Scotty.
Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah.
Like I saw 3.
You can almost see veins in it if you look. You have to look really quick. Have you ever seen an X-ray of lungs that have congestion?
Yeah.
Kind of like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Something going down. Sally says a dragon. Edward says, let's see. Magical Mermaid says elementals and ETs planting. Edward says spirit taking off. I like all of these. Spirits ascending. Paul says pulse flash usually means energy being released due to transition. Wow.
Oh.
That's a cool idea, Paul.
Yeah.
It almost looks like a gas release from the ground. Yes. It reminds me of when you throw something on top of something that's dusty and the dust comes out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, Carolyn Fairies had enough says looks like fire. It's lighting up the foliage around it, so it looks like veins. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Yeah. Oh,
well,
wow.
I see like 3 shadows in there that I don't think are because of the trees.
Uh-huh.
So I think that there's 3 humanoid figures in there, whether they're,
yeah,
angelic, because they could be that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
or
Yep.
elemental or our friendly neighborhood ETs.
Mhm.
Yep. It's a ship in transition, Paul says. Well, that's very possible the way ships work, I think.
Yeah.
Rush says spirit, butterfly, fairy with insect skeleton. Sally, did it remind you at all of or ladies that have seen Sally's? Did it look anything like that? It's just bigger?
A little different.
A little
Some of Sally's are quite large.
And,
Okay.
and Sally's is not so dark. So
Mhm.
of course it's not going to be the same.
Yeah.
Because her property has lighting on it enough to
Yep.
pick up. So
Yeah.
and from her house and
Mhm. Wow.
Mhm.
I
To me, it
like
looks
that.
like something interdimensional trying to manifest, whether it's an ET, an angel,
Yeah,
a
elemental.
ship, you know,
Yeah.
an elemental. It looks like it's interdimensional, something trying to manifest.
Yeah.
Right. It's like, here she comes. Or whomever Squiggy is.
Yeah.
I've seen Squiggy in the chats before.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yep.
you
Mhm.
know, it's like, we got to get out of here. This one's going to know us. This one's going to see us.
Okay. Yeah. I guess familiar to the flashes over Sally's neighbor's house. So there is something like that that's there. Carolyn said they're in the trees across the street from her. Oh my goodness.
Oh wow.
Why wouldn't they be, Carolyn?
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
The flame when a medicine man throws his powder in the fire. That's kind of what I was. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Uh-huh.
it. I used to get these things for my front lawn for Halloween when I was the witch, and it was like I throwing
Yeah.
fire-
Yeah.
whatever that cracker
Yes.
was. I used
We'd
to
get that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
And
sugar
it would
powder.
poof, and there'd be red light or sometimes blue sparks, whatever color I happen to have.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But that's what it reminded me of. But of course, it's a bigger spray
Right.
than
Yeah.
what I could get with these, you know.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Whatever it is, I'm so glad she shared it with us.
Yes.
Right.
Thank you.
All right. Sure.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to play it as many times as you guys want.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah. There it is.
No,
again.
see,
Amazing.
yeah. And
Yeah.
there's that one main one right in the center where it
Yeah.
hit.
Yep. It's interesting because when I saw it in the email, it was lighter so that I could see the trees in the background and I could see what was in her yard because it's out in her yard. And the flash came in the trees or beyond the trees. Let's put it that way.
I can sort of see the openness of the yard and then the trees in the background where sky is trying to shine through. Wow. That's just too beautiful.
That is really beautiful.
I love it.
I wonder if I can get it to
stand still.
Yeah.
I think so.
One,
Oh, there you go.
3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Once
can
you
kind of see it there. It's very hard to get right to that because it's so fast.
Right.
There it is.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
like
there you go.
there's a couple standing
that's
up
excellent.
tall.
Mhm.
And then 2 that are shorter. So what do we got? A couple of tall whites in here.
Yeah.
And a couple shorter grays.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And it looks like in the center, it looks like 2 eyes.
Yeah. I saw them too.
Yeah. One's a dog, Annie says. Yeah.
Oh, that
Did
could
you let
do.
Rosie out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome. Well, thanks
Yeah.
everybody. A dragon, maybe. Yeah. I mean, there's so many things that it could be, but the fact that it was caught on the
my
camera
gosh.
is going to keep happening, don't you think? I mean, Sally's seeing it and Edward
It's
had
like
it
the
last
head
week.
of God on the Sistine Chapel where Michelangelo painted.
Uh-huh.
You know, far on the left, the face, the mustache, the beard. What's missing is one eye. It's like, but his hair is blowing. I could be here all day watching just this one thing.
I know. It's and people are really, I love it. Some see a mantis, some see a face. Some people see people circling a fire. I mean, it's really wonderful. And what does it do? It just makes us realize how we all have different imaginations, but how wonderful they all are that we can share and you know, see it. Yeah. It makes you afraid to go out and look in the pasture. Yeah, I can't. I mean, you bring a friend, you know. Yeah.
Right.
Well, and it was the middle of December, right? 12.
Yes, it was. That was the date. I think it was around the holiday. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
It was. Yeah.
nice.
You see
Well,
wisdom. Yeah. It has a
I
shadow.
just love it. It's
Yeah.
it's just
Coming from the earth.
Yeah.
it's like
Absolutely.
once you see it, especially like this, once you see whatever it is you're seeing, you
Mhm.
can't unsee it.
You can't unsee it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like God and an alien with, you know, the big
Eyes.
eyes.
Yep.
And then we got a little Cyrano de Bergerac coming in there. Musical notes.
So I don't know if you're here, Squiggy, but if you wouldn't mind sharing what you thought it was, because Squiggy said they would share what they had an idea what they thought it was, and they wanted to see what we thought it was. But
That's awesome.
the Mothman, Charlie says, and didn't somebody say that in the beginning?
I did.
Diana.
When
Yeah.
we were backstage, I said Mothman. That was the first thing I thought of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of the way it sprayed.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. Wow. Fascinating. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for your, you know, sharing of what you thought it was. Yeah.
Way
Yeah. See wings. That's awesome. So, you know, there are these mysteries that we don't even realize until we get ourselves an outside camera. And there's another one I saw, everybody. It was, it looked like it was a mutated Great Dane. And it was on a short here somewhere. And it was captured by the Ring camera of somebody's house. And it was huge. It was like a huge, huge creature, but it was odd looking, and its paws were very, very big and flat. Did you see that?
Kelly, was this kind of like the creature that you saw?
You saw.
That had that
Oh,
giraffe-like
yeah.
appearance to it, or what? A tall mantis giraffe with a short neck.
Yeah. Yeah. This was, if I find it, I will definitely put it up on my community page so you can see it. It's very creepy. It's very creepy, and it's more than one time somebody's seen it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't help but think if it's not the same as what you had seen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Flying down our street.
Yeah.
And this, I mean, it looks kind of sinister, and it's like a scrawny, thin, and off-colored Great Dane with big feet and a longish head. I want to say it's like almost like a horse head, but not quite that big. It's just odd looking.
Wow.
Like a mule.
Wow.
Or a donkey. Smaller like a donkey.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, Magic Mermaid says Fantastic Beast Elemental.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's a cryptid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't see the chat because
a Chupacabra. It isn't a
Chupacabra.
Aren't they cute? Those are cute. Yeah. This was kind of creepy looking. Yeah. Yeah.
I was
Oh,
thinking
that's a great question, Vanavasi. I wonder if night vision glasses would reveal any ETs being out in the forest. I bet they would.
You know,
that'd be fun.
I was leaving the lake the other day and happened to be in chat with Sally, and I swear to God, a ship went past me so fast that I couldn't see anything but this streak. It wasn't a meteorite. It definitely had shape. It was big, you know, I could tell that much.
Yeah.
But it went so quickly in front of me. And there's been plenty of sightings around here lately, enough for me to think, okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, the goat cryptid. Oh, you mean the ones that are at that, what is the name of that show where they have the Skinwalker Ranch?
Yeah.
Is that those that go there? Okay. Wow. Ooh, creepy. Yeah. Hello, Chandel. It's nice to see you. Anybody that just came in, thank you for being here. Yeah, the sky is very busy. Teri, you want to work with Diana for her dream and
sure.
stuff? Yeah.
Well, this connects with Kelly too.
Yeah.
Because she was in it.
Uh-huh.
So let me open it so I can read what I've written. So each they called it a resting cot, and it was Lyran's taking care of the clients, those of us who were there to rest, to get a battery charge, and everybody had this tetrahedron, but the complete Merkaba, with the circle in the center and the square and the two triangles and then the isosceles triangles. All of that was visible, and this blue-white light was being emitted by that. These cots seemed to be hanging, but I couldn't see anything that was suspending them. They were just floating. There was blue light everywhere. And to keep us from moving, there was a soft fleece, some sort of thing that kept your ankles in place. Wow. And that kept the rest of your body from moving. And it also was like you sunk in it. And so it kept you motionless. The body sinks deep into the mattress for a suspended sense of the body for us, for earthlings. The whole room was the tank. There was no need for everybody to have an individual tank. The whole space. And then Lyran's manned the rest cots for healing codes. They wore white to not interfere with the surrounding blue-white light of the room. So afterwards, I'm immediately with Kelly, and there's her board set up to have the same Merkaba on her screen, that she is trying to come up with the code so that people can have their own battery pack, so they don't have to go to, like, this is going to urgent care as compared to going to University of Michigan Hospital, It's like you go there, you get your charge up, and then you go back to the mission or whatever. And so she and I are sitting down talking about this, and she says, well, I just need to know who for. Then I can custom for their DNA and their electric field, which is, what you were talking about, charging cars in the future and what they're going to look like. Yeah. Well, and considering, because I had this on April 5th, early in the morning, like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, it's a dream. And I sketch it out. And then yesterday I had to go to Detroit. So while I'm driving to Detroit, I'm catching up on videos. And actually I went to Ann Arbor, not that it makes a difference. And I clicked on Stefan Burns. And there's a guy on there who has made a battery pack, sort of a thing, that is electronically based to sync with the electromagnetic force that each one of us has, because we're all electricity, and that it connects and it heals bones. It heals people who have had massive seizures all their life, and get rid of them. By the time this guy was 17 years old, he would have 10 to 20 seizures a day from the time he was 2 years old. And he was 17, and this device healed him. Wow. Not overnight, but it healed him. It heals broken bones to where there's not even a scar on the bone itself, which reminded me of a movie I saw the other night, now that I'm talking about it. But when I saw that video, I didn't know that video had come out. I guess he filmed it on the 6th, because I'm watching it on Monday, the 7th, right? Because today's the 8th, Tuesday, right? Yeah. So I'm not watching it. I'm listening as I'm driving, right?
Yeah.
so I just thought it was all, and what she was going to do, what Kelly was going to do, was to make it so it was like a talisman that was big enough to charge
Brilliant.
you up
Hmm.
and easy enough to carry or wear while you're doing whatever you're doing.
Love that.
So
Syrian modality.
she helped channel it. It uses the macabre as part of the healing. That's amazing.
Wow. I
Yeah.
love that, Kaylin.
It's a
Yeah.
it's a very important. It's very important in all the pyramids.
Yeah.
It's how the pyramid is built.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
All of
And,
that stuff fits inside of a pyramid.
She also had large haze orbs a few nights ago that Sally says that had the face of a lion.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
wow.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got to get those on.
Yeah.
Somebody else had a good question. Play Love Remember says, is there a card that has a green background and multifaceted diamond or crystal on it, please? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought that was part of this.
Okay.
We'll get to you. Play
Comments,
Love
yeah.
Remember. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what day was it? I think it was for the 4th or the 5th. And I hooked my baby toe and broke it on a chair, a hard chair rung thing.
Yeah.
And it was awful. It was painful. I thought I really broke it. So, Keith said, put some ice on it and then I wrapped Band-Aids around it in order to keep it to the next toe. It healed completely after this. And
After this dream.
I really felt like, and then Kelly dropped her metal water bottle on her foot, on her baby toe.
I know. You can't make it out.
You can't make it up, but now she's not in pain either.
Well, and
Mine's
the
healed.
fact that while I had this and talked to you the next day about it,
Yeah.
you had said, "Oh, no wonder I was something about the night before, and is sleeping all day because you were busy with me all night, and you
Right.
had slept
Yeah.
all day on the 5th because you couldn't."
I was exhausted. I mean,
And
I could hardly function the next day. And I do remember, that room, but I also remember that there was other rooms with these cots in them, and they were lined up. So, I mean, it wasn't just those few people. I mean,
Right.
we were healing them, and we were healing people in the collective. And
Yeah.
in that board, I remember that board, but I remember it was like something I could clip on to me. And so, yeah, I remember that, but I was so tired
Yeah.
the next day.
Barbara Berkman, she makes some incredible little talismans, and they're just amazing. And
Wonderful.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Are they? Wow.
they're awesome. They would be exactly what you need to charge up. And they were looking like this.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
this dream was before I saw that from Barbara, I think.
Wow. Yeah. But I really think that the Lyran said, well, we have to have two people, not just one, say what happened. Kelly and I were the suckers that got involved with that. But it was amazing. It was amazing. I really thought for sure I'd broken it, but I guess I didn't, or it healed, one or the other. Yeah.
I thought so too, Aley. When you guys texted me yesterday and asked me how I was doing, and I was like, just outright, I'm like, I'm in a lot of pain. I'm like really am hurting, and I could hardly walk. And I mean, I thought I was going to be down and out. And now this morning, and thanks to, to all of us, and I know Annie's been sending healing too. I mean, I can walk. It's purple. It's almost black, but I can walk fine. It's healed.
Yeah.
It's
yeah, mine's a little swollen, but no pain.
yeah, mine too.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So thank you to everybody and the Lyrans as well.
Yes.
The
Totally.
toes.
You cannot make this up. You just can't make this up.
Right.
Yeah. Very true. Very true. Well, that was fascinating. All right.
Mhm.
So.
Well, and so many of us are getting these isolated crossovers that we don't even realize. I mean, everybody in the chat. And today I can't see the chat because I'm on .com instead of on an app. So
Yeah.
I can see the chat, and I don't want to be with my nose stuck in the phone all the time. So.
Okay. We'll let you know. We'll put it up in front of you if we can.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, yeah, let's move on then to Patricia Franzino. There you go.
Okay.
All right. Oh, the tall white women are Lyrans, Lauren says. Yes, that's very
Good
true,
deal.
Lauren. Yeah.
I think we're shapeshifters too, Leah or Lauren.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Hi, Linda.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so dream. Dance instructor from the past, Igor, was wearing a dark red curly wig. There was a phone bill in a cabinet I paid by calling the company. What does this mean?
Igor needs to get a hold of you. Something about his appearance has changed.
Oh.
Was he always funny? Was he like clown-like?
That's what both the
Yeah.
clown is what I heard. But that, because of the wig, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. But you were paying a bill in a cabinet, and you paid by calling the company. Communication, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I'm wondering too, if Patricia, if you're not meant to reach out to him, that there might be something going on in his life that you need to just kind of check in with him.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Is he still on this side of the veil, Patricia?
Yeah.
You know what? I picked this up and looked at the bottom of the deck.
What's it say?
Reconnect.
Frozen again. Oh, there. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to.
What was it, Diana? You froze. Yeah.
Reconnect.
Reconnect. Okay. Mine says purpose. Yeah. So that's what
mine says. Illuminate.
All right.
Yeah, I got nourish. So maybe it's nourish the relationship, or maybe he's not well.
He needs to see you for whatever reason, or talk to you at least for whatever reason.
And if he is well, maybe he wants to work with you again. Maybe he's trying to reach out to you, pay you, in other words, maybe you don't know how to reach him. Maybe you don't have his phone number, but there's something about that. Yeah.
And hair can be thoughts. So his
True.
thoughts are changing. Or it could also be that his appearance has changed, that he's got new ideas of things that would work for you.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
red apple. Yeah.
Oh, very good. Yeah. Putting those two together.
Yeah. If there's any way for you to get a hold of him, I would. And sometimes you can go to, I can't remember the name of the website, but it also gives you some phone numbers.
White Pages. Yeah,
White Pages
does it.
Okay.
Yeah, the White Pages.
Yeah.
Then instead of the book, you got the app.
Yeah.
Or perhaps through the studio where you knew him.
Where you used to work with him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. A lot of people are reaching out in dreams. That's for sure.
Right.
We're getting messages and things in our sleep that are telling us what's going on.
And what if he's conducting an experiment to see if this is going to work because he's opened his mind?
Yeah, maybe.
We have his number. It's no longer in use. Yeah. So when I ask if he's still alive, it doesn't move. And when I ask if he's passed on, it doesn't move. That means it's free will. It's so maybe he's at a point where he's not deciding, if he's going to stay on the planet or not. Is he at a point where he's, and then it says yes.
Okay.
So of course we're always there, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's
Am I
very
going to
true.
do this again today? It's like, yeah.
I just maybe, and maybe he's thinking about you, Patricia, and he enjoyed being your instructor, and that can happen too. When people call, like the other day, I texted my friend I haven't talked to in a long time, and I said, do you have time to talk? And she said, oh my God, I just sent you an email asking you if you had time to talk. So this is how fast it's occurring now. So yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So thank you. Yeah. And thank you to Vanavasi as well for the donation. That's so nice of you. Thank you very
So-
much.
Aw, thank
Yeah, very nice. All right. So Risa Simpson, I had an appearance. My mom, 3-part ring I haven't seen since 2018. One part showed up on my living room floor. The room had been spotless because I cleaned it. Part of this ring appeared out of nowhere. Now I hope I have the rest of it.
Oh,
Is there more? Oh,
was there more, Risa? Let's see, was it 803? I'll go back and look for it.
okay. It's very possible. Or did I bring? No, Choosing Joy sent me. All right, so I didn't. All right, yeah. But
Yeah, Risa, if you're here, go ahead and put that in. It's way up at the top. I'm trying to get there. It's just it
yeah, okay.
hops when you try to go back too far.
But you haven't seen this ring since 2018, is what you're saying first, Risa. Okay, and it was
Yep.
your mom's ring. All right. All right.
Is your mom
Yeah.
still here on the planet, Risa, in the physical?
Mhm.
Well, to me, it sounds like her mom made an appearance.
Okay.
And then the ring was left behind?
She says
or-
it's like a rubber band collecting energy. No, I'm so sorry. I hit the wrong button. Her mother is passed.
Yeah.
Hold on.
She'd come. It was her way of getting your attention to let you know that she's there with you, and she wanted to say hello, and that she misses you, and that she's right there with you all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
And surprise, there's the ring.
Cat
Yeah.
Lady, you're so right. It's hard to move something physical for them on the other side. It's very hard. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
this is really important because when we work with spirit, we should be asking for gifts and ask them, and it can be anything. It can be a feather, it can be a pearl, and it can be just something figurative that we see. But for her to give you something physical is a really important message. Are you getting married, Risa?
Yeah.
You hope she gives you the rest of the set.
Right?
Are there 3 girls in your family, or three women that she would leave them to, and maybe pull you all together, Risa?
Okay. Yeah. I didn't ask for anything. I didn't think I'm already married. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. No, it's okay. But
Yeah.
but do ask when you see an angel, say, "Can you give me a gift?" Request something like
Mhm.
send me a feather, when you're walking
Yeah,
there.
right. It doesn't have to be
Yeah.
something expensive, but hey, if they're
Yeah.
bringing you rings.
But why not if it has a diamond? Hey.
Right?
Right?
Yeah.
Your daughter is married and your granddaughter is 11. Oh, so there's 3 women.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
so I think this is something about the Trinity of the 3 women, since it's a wedding ring.
There you go.
So that's kind of what I was picking up on also.
Uh-huh.
And that she's telling you to heal.
Uh-huh.
But with this threesome, I'm thinking that there's some little triangulation going on there, maybe. And that's what she's trying to get you to heal, whatever it is that is old school stuff, goes back to when you were a kid. Reflect on the situations. So, of course, bring it up with the others about this ring. See what they think.
Yeah.
And I also believe that she's getting ready to transition onto her next phase, her next step. It's crazy because you're healing what?
She just got out of the hospital a week ago.
Oh,
So,
honey,
yeah, your mother wants you to know she's by your side.
Yep.
She's got you.
Risa.
She's got you.
She does.
Yeah.
And
that was
something similar happened to Diana. It was with a stone. She had a stone in her hand and it was gone. There was no way she could find it. She tried for days. And one day it was just sitting on her chair.
Right where I looked 300 times if I looked once.
Yeah.
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 This chair under
Yeah.
the cushions, and I can't tell you.
Mhm.
It was probably 2.5 weeks.
Yep. Yep. So I know you said you just cleaned it, and this is what Diana did. I mean, she just had been busy in that area, and it wasn't there. So yeah, it's so wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yep. It is support from mom.
Yeah.
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 And Linda De Gonzalez, you need to start asking for gold rings. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or whatever
well,
else you want. Yeah.
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 and then maybe forget what I was saying about the triangulation between the three of you.
Mhm.
You're healing from that. They're probably all fine. You guys are all fine.
Yeah. Everybody's drawn together.
Yeah.
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 Yes, Diana's right. Sometimes elementals do hide them as a prank.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
That,
can guarantee you, Merlin didn't do it, but he sent the pixies to do it
he
for me.
set the pixies
For
to do
him.
it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just like that alarm clock that's battery operated that went off with no battery in it. My brother did that. And so weird things can happen like that. You're so close, the
Yeah.
three of you. That's good,
Yeah.
honey. Mom says she's still with you. Yeah.
Yep.
There's the four of you now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. Well,
That was
wonderful.
heartening. I mean,
That
that was
I got the
beautiful.
chills.
Mhm.
Yeah. I got
Me
chills.
too.
Uh-huh.
And there
Medusa's
it's
still looking
again.
for a Christmas ornament. Yeah. I get it. You'll find it. You will. Eventually it will come. It will. Yep.
Yeah.
Stuck in a tree branch.
Stuck in a tree. So Choosing Joy is saying she dreamed about cleaning up the back porch, but wasn't able to finish. And the next thing I know, my mom invited Larry and Grandma Beverly over. They were on the back porch, and I was furious. Went somewhere, and this boy and mom were swimming on the ocean when a huge wave came and ripped them apart. Was there again, and another wave came, but this time the boy made some sort.
Did it go?
No, it's just it doesn't make sense. Some sort of the damn porch or something. I can go back to read it here. Let's see. Went back. Was there again, another wave came, but this time the boy made a life vest and they were not separated. Went back and I walked past all three and I shoved shit around and said I was going to do this, but guess I will have to effing wait since they are still on the damn porch. Then I was with some young ladies and one of them was like, did I see you say that? And I was a little embarrassed, but explained, and she could relate when we embraced each other. OMG. You know what I love about this the most? We don't really have to apologize. Swear words are words that we kind of made bad, and they really aren't. They're just words, and they don't. I know that people don't want to hear them or whatever, but even as an English professor, I say to anybody, they're just, let's make these words bad. Let's pick these words here. And so what was happening to you was you were releasing perhaps some anxiety over what you were seeing. But I'll let the other ladies, also speak.
I just love it. George Carlin's. The 7 words you can't say on television.
Yes, they'll curl your toes and everything else. Yeah. But the back porch, cleaning up the back porch, that's important.
But that's the way out. That's getting rid of stuff, when we do our moon rituals, cinnamon out the back door to get rid of what you don't need, or the pills.
Yep. And then the mom and the boy were swimming when a wave came and ripped them apart. And what you mean is they like were holding hands and they separated. That's what I got out of that.
Who was the boy, and is your mom on the other side?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah.
And the water being emotions. I mean, is there something you know, with your boys now that's going on, that's kind of ripping at your heartstrings and, you know, bringing up some emotions within. I pulled one card and I got empathy.
Oh, I like that.
Okay. What's this? Larry's mom, third husband, Grandma B, biological dad's mom. Okay. So you were having all these relatives.
Show up.
Things are relative. It's like swearing is relative. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, you know, I mean, we should know good and bad places. Like if we were in a sanctuary or at a funeral, we're not going to start swearing. But, you know, it's like, well, it is the behavior of some low class people. That's what we've been told. Yeah.
Right.
But there are some people that use it as their main word. And,
well, with all that cleansing going on, because water is a source of cleansing, this is like, what was the thought I just had? This is trying to set the record straight.
oh, yeah.
Okay, because it's recording it, but it, you know, it's a double meaning with that word. And
True.
then, of course, they're immersed in water, and then they're tumbling in the water, and that's what we got was immersed.
So the other thing I'm thinking, Willow, is that you and your son, your younger son for sure, I know both the boys are in Alaska, but you're separated. You were ripped apart.
Yeah.
And that's and you're in the ocean, so that's your emotions.
That turmoil.
Yeah.
That's eating you up inside.
Yep.
Yeah. Missing him.
And you have a right to be angry about it
Mm-hmm.
and say what you want to say.
Yep. And yep, you have every right to swear.
Yeah. Yep. Wow. Wow.
Can I just say a little something? I've been
Yes.
I've been through it. My first husband did this with our 3-year-old son, who is now 40 something. But I do understand how you feel. It was only one child. I can't imagine 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I did have a better outcome in that I was able to maintain a relationship regardless of being 700 miles away.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And I know this will affect you because your boys are your children. I mean, wow. Water is the womb. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
And Willow, you cleaned your back porch today. That's interesting. Go ahead, Teri. Yeah.
I got balance, but I'm looking at this for the clock. Like it's just time. Time is relative, and there's the 4 of you. So I do feel like the time is going to go faster than you thought before this happens. And then this is the nourish card, but it's like it's a family affair. Like you know, I see you guys sitting down for meals. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
Something about an adventure. So I don't know if you're going to take them on a trip or you're going to go up there to visit them.
You know what? That card showed up in here, and I've already shuffled, and I just didn't bring it up because I'd already had 3 in my hand.
Sure. Yeah. It's your oldest went in the Army, so it was a different scenario than this one. When my son was 15, he decided he wanted to go live with his dad, and it destroyed me. Absolutely destroyed me. But once he did, and time passed, and he didn't like what he had to do and how he had to live, and so, but you can't tell them that. They have to experience it. And I realize that's not exactly what's going on with you. So, but it is something that a mother just aches for. It's like, we only get them for 17.11 months more or whatever until they're 18 and they can do whatever they want. Yeah.
Senioritis hits. That's it.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So,
Lots of love, Willow.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, right. Anyway, let's see. We've been, Maureen, you had a freaky dream about the French Revolution. However, it was Trump's cabinet being led to the stocks.
Oh man, you are on it, girl. Isn't this isn't this the time the same stars aligning as the French
Astrological.
Revolution?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
For both of us, both countries, both nations.
Yeah, both countries. Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Man, you're on it, Maureen.
Yep.
I know.
Yes.
And the really cool thing about the French Declaration of Man, I guess it's called, it's like our Constitution and all that. We took from that. And they didn't get really the credit for it that they should have gotten, but we took from that. We took from their ideas. They have liberty, something in fraternity, and we have, we don't have fraternity. Yeah.
It
But-
just-
Yeah. Liberty, democracy.
Liberty, justice, and something else.
Yeah. But yeah.
Mm.
Well, that's pretty prophetic, Maureen.
Yeah.
It is, isn't it?
Very much so. Yeah. Anything else about it, ladies, that you want to add
Well,
to?
we were just talking about, even though this is not a political show, that the billionaires are losing a lot more than.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say more than all of us, because it's all relative, right? If you lose
Right.
$5, it's a lot of money out of my pocket. They raised
Right.
my cacao to $21 from $7.99. I'm just saying, So
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I think
Good
maybe
old
these billionaires
Hershey's.
are going to say,
Uh-huh.
right? Yeah.
Yep. Very much so. Yeah. It's as a matter of fact, the Treasury Secretary is getting ready to get out because he's so embarrassed. So we'll see, though. We'll see.
Yeah.
I freaked you out because you're a descendant of Marie Antoinette. Well, I bet
Girlfriend.
it did.
Amazing.
And she's
Yes.
not the one who said, let them eat cake. It was her mother.
Mhm.
Yep. And
Poor Marie.
there's a wonderful on PBS. There's a wonderful new Marie Antoinette series. Actually, I think the first one was in 22, but the second one is now showing.
Ooh,
And
I gotta check that out.
It's really worth it. It's very
Yeah.
well done. Yeah, it's very well done.
Right.
I love
I love
that.
that. Yeah, I love those historical.
Oh, I do too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keith
Yeah,
is
I
always
just go
looking at
karma,
that.
right? Karma
Yeah.
in this whole thing.
Yeah. Definitely.
What goes around comes around.
Yeah.
Just shows you that we can't always get rid of the same thing because history repeats itself. So
Mhm.
Yeah. And she has that lineage too.
I know
Yeah.
that's fabulous. Yeah.
Incredible. Oh, love it.
So Scott, you are remembering that you are doing spiritual coaching with somebody while you are sleeping. Is that
Wow.
what we are understanding here? Because that is fabulous. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Ask them for a gift, Scott.
Yep.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah. Bring me some cake. No. Yeah. That's awesome. Thank you for
Yeah.
sharing.
They're preparing you.
Oh, Froxy, when you were talking about your first, Kelly, you were talking about your pod, I guess. is
Yeah.
the word. She said she's always seen a grid where vehicles hook in electronically and go faster than the speed of light.
Whoa.
Speed of love.
Wow. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. And that was kind of this. I mean, we could get to anywhere just like that. It was like really cool.
I'm wondering if they're going to end up like putting those grids or putting whatever it is up on the roofs of the houses so that we can, we don't have to park it in a yard or we can just go up to the top of the house and go. Yeah. Be
Right?
interesting.
be
Like
cool.
the NASCAR lines.
Yeah.
When you were talking about them earlier, I couldn't help but think of the opening of The Fifth Element with Bruce Willis, when the cars are going straight up and it's all like a grid is lit up as the pathway that they're supposed to go.
Uh-huh.
Was that
Yeah, I
movie?
vaguely remember that. I have to go back and watch that again.
It's a great movie. It
Yeah.
really is. Lilu.
I don't think I've seen it, so I need to watch it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The
Yeah.
fifth element is what you
Fifth
said.
Element. It's
Okay.
one of his earlier, of course, much
Okay.
earlier movies.
Yeah, before he had dementia. Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Well,
I
way
love that.
before. Like
I love
80
that.
something.
That's awesome. Wow. All right. So Miss Leah. Hi, Warrior Widow. It's nice to see you. Your cat won't let you, Vanavasi, let you remember your dreams. She wakes you up and you're peppered with scratches. Oh no. Sorry to hear
First from the cat.
that.
Maybe she's protecting you from the
Maybe.
Uber Libra or whatever.
Or she wanted to go. Yeah.
Yeah. Annie Bear, Kelly and I were healed by the Lyrians in Diana's dream. That's what we think anyway. Yeah, we had some kind of healing between that and all of you giving us healing as well, because it isn't just one type of healing.
Yeah, it's
it.
everybody. Yep.
Yep. All right, here we have another phone dream with a prepaid phone card. You looked and looked, so I asked the angels to help just before going to the store for a new one. I couldn't afford it. It appeared where I looked once before. So this is not a dream.
This is really happening.
This is real. Okay.
Wow. Yeah.
Same as Lisa. Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pixie dust. Look for the pixie dust.
Oh my God.
And that's the thing, right? You guys, I mean, all we have to do is ask. You know, we sometimes just kind of fall short and get into a hurry and just forget just to say, hey, help me out. I've lost this. I need help. Show me where it's at. Bring it to me. And you did it, girl. And look that's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's fabulous. Thanks for sharing, Leah.
Wow, Leah.
Wow.
Amazing.
I went through a period where I was doing a daily meditation and a breathing practice. As I started to get very relaxed, I felt what seemed to be 4 paws hitting my mat, but the order went 1, 2, 3, 4. So it wasn't the exact rhythm of how an animal typically walks, but I got the distinct feeling it was my dog who passed away 5 years ago. I felt it flop down next to me just like he used to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's who it was.
It was. And how cool and comforting is that?
Right? Are you thinking about getting another animal, Steele?
Well, she's got a third part.
Okay.
I reached out to pet him without opening my eyes. When I opened them, he wasn't there. I felt his energy. So my question was it a hypogogic hallucination, or was it a, oh boy.
Oh, was there another piece to that?
I think so.
Real apparition.
Apparition? Okay.
Well, real sensation. If she didn't see the pup, she just felt he was there.
She felt, I've had that happen when I've been, it's like I'm in a semi-sleep and I'll feel something come up on the bed. And I think it's one of the 3 that I have that's always there, but it's heavier. And there's nobody on the bed. And I think it's my Sheltie, because my Sheltie was bigger. And I think she just comes up and says, okay, the others are gone. I'll come up and keep you company or something.
You're all mine now.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm here, Mom.
Yeah. Yep. That's sure. Yeah.
Those other dogs scare me.
Steele, there's no doubt in my mind that wasn't that he was there. He was there to visit you and to hang out with you. And it's so cool that you were able to feel his energy. And there too, the thing of it is, now that you kind of, you've seen him and felt him, or you didn't see him, but you felt his energy, talk to him and tell him to come around more, because like Aley, the same thing happens to me every once in a while. I'll feel like something jumps up in the bed and I think it's Claire, and I'll look and Claire's not even in the room. And I know it's one of, my other cats that have passed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Right.
really do
Yes.
stick around. Yeah. Yeah.
I got memories.
Oh.
Oh,
Yes.
I love that.
Yes, you have them, but I think he's got the memories and he wants to come back. He wants to be your next dog.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you
Oh,
whoops,
forever in your life.
you
Oh, that's
forever my life.
beautiful. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's looking to come back into your life again.
Oh.
I swear my Gloria is my first dog from the day I was brought home from the hospital, Duchess.
Oh. You had a Duchess as well?
My first dog. You had to?
Oh, I did. My brother did and I did. Yeah. I love that name.
I
Yeah.
do too.
Yeah.
But she screamed Gloria, so Duchess was probably
Right.
Gloria.
Sure. Yeah.
He was your buddy for sure. He had a very specific and unique personality. Yeah, I got the healing card for you. So I don't know still if there's something going on with somebody in your house or maybe it's with your present dog, but I get that they want to come back. And there's going to be healing going on. Find joy in your life every day to fully heal. So this might be about that they want to come in and take care of you because that's what they do, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They
They
come
do.
in and take care of us. Yeah.
So this is very interesting because S. Steele says she has a 14-year-old senior dog. I'd love to get another pet, but we aren't sure whether or not the big one would like it. And Vanavasi says 1, 2, 3, 4 is the cadence of a horse. And what is a horse but a big dog? We call him a horse sometimes, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 Wow.
Especially when they're the size of a Great Dane and step on you.
Oh yeah. Yeah. They eat like a horse. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Would you want a cat? Because they'll
cross over for you.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
will.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I got
Wow.
gratitude Steele, and so I got that he was there just to thank you and to show you his love and gratitude for all the love and that you've shared with him throughout all the years.
Wow. That's wonderful. And Anita shares that I feel my dog poked me in the leg with his nose and he's been gone for 4 years. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Everybody needs to
beautiful.
know that these animals are just behind the veil, and the veil is very, very thin at night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That's wonderful.
A horse, of course.
Yeah.
Yes. Mr. Ed. Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Awesome.
Yeah, still.
Never heard of a talking horse. Well, listen to this. I am Mr. Ed.
When he said Wilbur.
Yeah.
Oh
It
my.
was such a fun show. Man.
It was a fun show. Just like my mother, the car. Remember that?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Oh.
Came back as a car.
Remember The Life of Riley
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
with William Bendix and then Jackie Cooper and all those guys? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Fun to remember.
Bob Cummings. Love that Bob.
So White Dragon is sharing that all Arcturian ships are crystal based for power. There's no need to ever refuel them. They're alive and organic. So
Yeah.
maybe that's exactly what your dream as well, Kelly. Because it's like if it's that they're crystal based, then it looks like they are being energized by the earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Makes
I
perfect
can tell
sense.
you, because living in Virginia, like you living there in Kansas City, you're walking on a lot of quartz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy,
Yeah.
is it a whole lot different when you come back here and live with all this water, and it's like, whoa, where's my sea legs? I gotta
Yeah.
figure this
I
out.
need to ground.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's how my guides used to come in when I was a
Beautiful.
little kid.
Really? Oh, I
Yeah.
love it. Yeah. Wow. So Suzanne saw a fast-moving bright white orb flying through Toronto. It was probably a UFO.
Yeah. I love
Yeah.
that, Suzanne.
Yeah, that's great. I love it too. Yeah. We've gotten to this question by Play Love. Remember about the card that might have a green background and a multifaceted diamond or crystal on it? She got it in a dream. And the week before, she kept hearing Rihanna's words, "Shine bright like a diamond."
What's it look like? the card that has a green background with a multifaceted diamond or crystal on it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I warmed a deck up today.
You
Maybe.
did, yeah.
Let me look and see.
I don't think it's here in the dream deck. But
No, there's a lot of green background in there.
yeah, there is. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't have it in any of mine.
I'm gonna say this, Play Love Remember. Diamond Sutra is like instant enlightenment. And that's kind of what's coming in right now. Oh,
Yeah.
that's beautiful. Well, there
That
you go.
isn't a diamond, but there it is. It's compassion.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
But go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, it's okay. So Diamond Sutra is instant enlightenment, and it's kind of what happened to Yeshua and Moses when they went out to the desert. And that's the diamond light is the light that's coming in right now, blue diamond light.
Yeah.
So and the green on it, that's your heart. So that's love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
That's
Look at Carrie Liven's album cover titled Seeds of Change. Thank you, Leah. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you can listen to the Diamond Sutra on Audible? Thank you, Jules. That's great.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
And we're not doing that?
Oh, actually, I did see that. I think,
Did you?
was it Mitten and Deva that did it? Maybe. I think I did. I did hear it. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah. I remember saying the other day that Jay North died, who was Dennis the Menace.
I saw that.
Yeah, he died a couple days ago. Someone's mentioning it in the chat. Yeah.
He was in his 80s. And
Mr. Wilson. No, he's only in his 70s, I think.
Really?
Oh, was he? Oh, he was quite young. Chandel said that her dog died yesterday too.
Oh, Chandel, I'm
Wanted
so
to mention
sorry.
that. Yeah.
Oh,
So sorry, honey.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
That's
sorry to
hard.
hear.
Yeah.
They're like our kids.
They
Yeah.
are.
They are. Yeah. And they don't last long enough. Somebody said that if you ever have a choice to go out or stay home with your dogs or cats, stay home with your dogs or cats because they don't last forever, you know, and I never really thought of it that way before, but yeah, absolutely. All right. So Warrior Widow has a random square card with a diamond crystal on it with green and blue background. Well, somebody had it.
You guys should be talking.
Right?
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, I think this is the sign, Warrior Widow. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. All right. Very cool. Patricia Hernandez, Archangel Metatron gave you a super Merkaba that is placed in your soul star chakra. I wasn't sure exactly how to use it, and maybe this is helping me understand the power of the super Merkaba. Of course, that's wonderful.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
Yes, that's beautiful.
And your Egyptian roots.
Right. Yep. Definitely. Definitely.
Love that.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to move into Sally's dream here. And we're winding down a little bit. And then we got just a couple of others. Yeah. We got a couple of others. All right. So she was in a crowded shower locker room of a training facility. Oh, Sal. Not like being in the service again, huh? I was the instructor and we ran out of lockers and I was told one trainee would not be returning. Found out they were murdered. Later determined who had committed the murder, dismemberment. New scene like a pasture. Grass covered, guiding my mother, saw a hole. Avoided it. This is the third dream in which I was guiding people and a third in the training and academic setting.
White Dragon, come to the front of the line. Which battle was she in?
I'm feeling like I don't know. Is it something to do with El Salvador? Is it something to do with the troops? Because of what you sent this morning, Diana, to us in the chat, was that possibly the man that was taken to El Salvador, that's from, is it Maryland? Yeah, from Maryland.
yeah.
He's in Maryland for safekeeping, but he's originally from El Salvador.
El Salvador, but he was taken and he had a protection order. She doesn't think he's still around. It's possible he's not still around. And what is that? I'm seeing murder, dismemberment, and I'm just feeling like if he was in that caged room with all those other men, I don't know what they would have done to him. Yeah.
Mind if I add one more thing? Because I really think that he was part of the deal. They knew.
Oh, he was offered up as a sacrifice. Is that what you
knew?
Oh, ICE knew. Okay.
It was a lawyer told the truth in court yesterday.
Oh,
and lost his job because he told the truth. ICE knew.
Okay. Lots of nefarious things happening, but there's also another man over there that was a hairdresser, a gay man, I believe, and had nothing to do with any gangs or anything. So I feel like they're almost offering up. Yeah.
Yeah, they had an American citizen too, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you felt the same about him when they said it was not possible to return him, right? So, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I did too. I kind of thought they would do that.
Yeah.
The other way we can look at this
Yes.
is that you're going to be training a lot of people about what you do. Sally.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
Yep.
It can be twofold.
And also I like this comment because I agree with you, Leah. Because they're already saying that women shouldn't even be in the military, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Look at the history especially through those volatile times in the 50s and 60s and 70s.
Right. Yep.
That we know about.
It does. It's awful. And I only reason I wanted to bring it up, it's very disturbing, and I recognize that. And it would be wonderful if we were wrong, and that would be okay with us if we are, right,
Absolutely.
Diana? I mean, if this isn't true, then But I think it's interesting because it can be seen in dreams that we are so tapped into the collective consciousness of what's happening in the world between dreams and visions. We're seeing what's okay. Oh, who showed him stripped and praying, surrounded by masked men? Who did, Anya? Oh my God. I'm sorry. Very disturbing. Yeah. I think you got a whiff of that, but I also agree with Teri that you're only beginning on your spiritual journey here, and you're going to be training other people to do what you do. Yeah. And for you, as a military background, what would that be? It would be locker rooms. It would be, things like that, because that's what, for me, if I had the dream, I'd be in a university or I'd be sitting in a classroom somewhere, because that's mine.
You'd be the flight instructor.
Yeah. Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
Prayers.
Yeah.
We all still need those.
We do.
Yeah.
I am so sorry.
Yeah.
Paul just says he hasn't thought of the Lyrans as healers before.
Thundercats, ho! Yeah.
Yeah.
They are. They have to be healed too. Of course, they have their own.
Oh, you saw it in the news too, Rossi? Oh my God, I'm sorry. I had no idea.
Yeah.
That tells me a lot. Yeah, tells me a lot. Yeah. Anyway, I think we pretty much have culled through a lot of these, and thank you everybody for. I like your comment. I'm going to leave with a happier comment here. Lauren says, I'm glad others are having these kinds of dreams that are good dreams, I'm sure, or crossover dreams. Yours was about choosing the outcome that you want for the current situation. And Jennifer of Dreaming Women was in it. And that's, Jennifer Lisa Best, who talks about the Dreaming Women.
Yeah.
And thank you, Lauren. I think that's a better thing to go to sleep tonight. But I send lots of healing and love to the family of Mr. Garcia for whatever, they're alone. It's always important to, thank you. Thank you, everybody. We'll be back next week. I'm going to say anybody that needs any kind of love and light and healing out there, please know that we are always sending it. Teri adds it to the meditation group every morning when she does it. And Kelly works on people as well. And I know there are other people in the chat that do. So tomorrow at about 11 a.m. Pacific time, think about my husband undergoing a heart cath. So that's what he'll be doing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
And any good. And also Barbara Nesper, one of my members, she's going in for some surgery as well. So send her some love. And anybody that needs it, honestly. Anybody.
Yeah. Come by and just get your name in, you guys.
Yeah.
Yes. Barbara, sending you prayers, Keith prayers.
Yeah.
Aley prayers to be hanging out with them and
hang out. Yeah.
We just call you guys the toes.
The toes. That's right.
The toes.
As long as you don't put a D in there, we don't want to be toads.
Right.
Or the hose.
I can tell you what, mine's really ugly.
It's all right. Nobody ever wants to take off their shoes because feet aren't the most attractive part of us. So it's all good. Yeah, it's all good.
No, but I did. I bit the bullet and sent you a picture.
That was a good girl. I appreciate it. Yeah.
I remember that. And I was like, whoa, she's got to be careful.
So, Rossi, I'm going to give you the last word. Love, light, and joy. Thank you, everybody. Much love.
Yes.
Have a great night. Sleep
sweet,
well.
Sweet
Night,
dreams.
everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.